This lesson introduces graphing sequences. And in mathematics, we often want to represent the same thing in many different ways. Each representation has certain advantages. So what you see listed up here is a sequence. The first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 terms. So look at it and try to figure out what kind of sequence it is. Is it arithmetic? Is it geometric? Hopefully after looking at it for a moment you realize that it is an arithmetic sequence and it starts at -4, and to get each subsequent term you add 3. So, in symbols, there that is. You start at -4, and then to find the nth term you look at the one right before it and you add 3. It turns out that another useful way of representing all this information is with a graph. So you can graph your sequence data as follows. This point right here, its coordinates are 1, -4. And what that means is the first term of the sequence is -4. This point right here, its coordinates are 2, -1. So that means the second term of the sequence is -1. This point right here is over 1, 2, 3, and up 2. So the horizontal, or x value 3, says we're looking at the third term, and the y coordinate, or 2, says that's the value of the third term. And then this one here, the fourth term, is 5. The fifth term is 8. And so you would get a series of dots that would all follow this same pattern. You start right here, and every time you go to the next term, you add 3. So from here to get to the next term, you add 3, and so on. So this picture of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dots shows the first 5 terms of this sequence. Okay, so that's basically it. This one is a short lesson. Your homework is to graph the first 5 terms of these two sequences, numbers 1 and 2, and then I have a third question for you to answer in words. So on the first one, I've given you the first 5 terms, so you're just going to graph them. The second one, you have to figure out what the first, second, third, fourth, and fifth term are. You're also going to have to be careful to choose an appropriate scale. For example, if on number 2 the first term is 100, well, so this is your first term, your second term, your third term. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3 on that axis. Now, since your first term has a value of 100, you don't want to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, because it would take you too far to get to 100. So you decide, but maybe, I don't know, maybe each mark is 20 or 30 or whatever you decide works best. That's something you'll have to think about. And then answer the question, number 3. Okay, time to pause the video if you need to copy that down, because that's it.